What's going on, folks? It's James, aka Spinner-All-Man, the spinner of song and sound, bringing a review of an upcoming project that goes by Spec-tacular. So foremost, I want to say this entire project is for the fan base, as always, and I wanted to take you back to the good old days, folks. I hope everyone keeps on their mind, like I do time to time, reliving nostalgia, going down memory lane. Now, after saying that, don't get yourself caught in a sad hole, because there are always better times to experience or explore, folks. I made this entire project in homage to classic hip-hop, because last century's albums had more zeitgeist, so I was trying to recapture that in my own album, which I feel went well. This album was a mixture of reflecting on the past and making something spectacular. So, Spec-tacular was born in essence. As I say, I've been noticing the United States has been losing such essence. This has caused lots of quality culture to wither, which has been noticed in lots of trades, especially in the business of media or production, without factoring how industrialized capitalism or technology is in America nowadays. So this is how I'm going to put this to whoever gives a damn about creativity. If you focus on producing something great, somebody will pay attention. But recall, attention is much harder to keep as time travels on. I put my best footwork forward on this production that's around 14 minutes with 7 scores of various types, and there's a bonus track plus 2 corresponding music videos. So let's cover these notes. Starting off with track 1, What If I Hip Hop? This is a pretty simple skit where I ask some major questions, because not everything in urban culture anymore is hip-hop. But if you're making with the freak, then it could very well be true house underground shit. There's some other wild style I put on this skit I won't get into, but just know this, folks. I play a fair one, yet don't expect everyone to be doing that shit nowadays, and I'll leave it at that. Track 2, Gatefolds and Hype Stickers. This cut is about the good old days with tangible media, baby, such as gatefold albums bringing a full creative experience, which that doesn't exist as much anymore because digital technology is taken away from the value of physical creativity. That is just more of a reality as time travels on, so this song covers various things about those good old days and what all that entails, because albums back in the 20th century used to have something called a hype sticker to show big songs on a project, plus there was albums with gatefold artwork you could flip open like a book, look at what was inside, making an album more of an experience. I also put some extra dope shit on the ending of this song for all the real motherfuckers who know I be keeping it raw for y'all, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Track 3, Morning Marauders. I basically made this skit to represent every renegade of funk before I ever did anything creatively, especially for all the true cats who put hard time into their mixes, and that's what's really good. Track 4, Graffiti Rock. This is a dope-ass song that embodies the spirit of what hip-hop should be, folks, and was named after the one TV episode of Graffiti Rock. So if you haven't seen that as some type of hip-hop fan, then know you're missing out on classic culture, as I leave it at that. Track 5, True House Underground Shit. This score was inspired from other Ohio natives who made music before my time in the mix that go by Bone Thugs and Harmony. So shout out to all the local or regional creatives like them who never sacrificed their authenticity while bringing wild style. Track 6, The Nuances of Crafting a Flow. I made this to break down some variables in performing hip-hop songs, and that's all I'm going to say, because the flow of a song can be as deep as you want it to be or as surface level as some jackasses make their disposable culture in the form of lyrics on verses. So let's leave it at that. Track 7, It's Just Hip-Hop. This is a really strong ending skit telling listeners it's just hip-hop, folks, and does what any other song does, bringing a reflection of life, which all art forms do in a way reflect or translate something to evoke a response from others in some way. So hip-hop as a medium is no different in that regard. That's not always well produced, truth be told. Also, I want to say this as well. Creativity might not save your life, but it absolutely can help you enjoy life more, and I'm living proof of that, bringing you Destiny Dreams. Alright, now on to the bonus track that is exclusive to the full project on YouTube, which is called Lost in the Woods, and I won't give away too much, but it's an instrumental from the 90s I figured would be cool to rework with a couple twists I feel I brought much justice to. As I say, I always seek to produce something oddly familiar, yet different. And that's all, folks. I hope this album is a blast from the past when others hear it, because that's how it was for me working on the project. Check the project when it arrives on the 1st Forneverlands Friday of 2024, and check the music video out for Graffiti Rock that is already on my YouTube that goes by Forneverlands Fanbase. There's a lot of other things I can ramble on about, but I'm gonna finish this with, you best believe I'm gonna make my own space to slam for every last boss player stuck in the trenches like myself, living in bunkers, looking for solace in the mix. Anyone who's ever produced a project, whether for better or for worse, will be condemned eventually by those who don't know, but expression gives you a general idea of what's going on in someone's mind, no matter what it is. So this project was the last few months of my life, because my weeks are usually a whirlwind whirlwind while I'm trying to weather the storm so I don't spin out of control like some humans in chaos. I'm glad to finish more Destiny Dreams for those that care to listen, but no, it was all out of love, struggle, and pride, baby, which keeps me plugging along. Now, listeners, go hither out into the world, and of course, stay using your means to find yourself an even greater ending, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.